I think it's fair to assume that you are on tuned out end of the sensitivity to context emotional dimension. The part of your brain called the hippocampus is what helps you tune in and focus on the context around you. If your brain activity is low in this area, you fall in the tuned out end of the spectrum and can experience a consistent lack of ability to register what goes on around you. On the contrary, people with high activity in this area are usually extremely sensitive to their surroundings. To your luck, science also discovered that the brain is surprisingly plastic, meaning that you can actually alter the structure and function of your brain by training it in specific ways. If you are at the low end of the sensitivity to context dimension, I suggest you experiment with following mental exercises that is believed to strengthen the connections between the hippocampus and areas in the prefrontal cortex. In his book The Emotional Life of Your Brain, Ph.D. Richard J. Davidson recommends that you gradually inure yourself to cues that makes you anxious or angry. Familiarity with meditation is helpful. Breathing exercise, 15 minutes. 1. Sit with your eyes closed and attend to your breathing, counting the duration of each inhalation and exhalation. 2. After a minute or two, try to slowly lengthen your breathing cycles so it takes you longer to go from inhale to exhale to inhale. Keep doing this for 5 minutes with a long breathing length that you feel comfortable with. 3. For another 5 minutes, try to notice if your inhalation and exhalation are the same length. Try to lengthen the shorter so they are the same length. Make this your only focus. Context training, 15 minutes. 1. Think of a person or subject that makes you very anxious or angry. Make a list of specific cues or situations that upsets you about this person, subject. Be very detailed. 2. Plan the exercise at a non-stressful time in an environment that you feel safe in, perhaps your home. 3. In this safe context, try to visualize situations where the person or subject makes you anxious or angry. Imagine in detail all the scary and upsetting cues and focus on how you can feel this inside you. 4. Simultaneously, perform the breathing exercise. This should make you feel more comfortable and relaxed despite your anger or anxiousness. You should not be surprised if you notice a difference after only 4 sessions of doing this. You can also try to find pragmatical ways of changing your environment to match your emotional style. If your fear is to lose 6 inches of hair, you can hide all the scissors from your wife. Lastly, we're all neurologically wired differently. Being at the tuned out end of the sensitivity to context dimension is not necessarily a disadvantage. You should only seek to change the way you're programmed, if you feel it can have a positive impact on your life and the well-being of the people around you.